absolutely brilliant water park. Went at the end of August 2025. In the week it wasn't too busy and queues could be easily avoided by just heading to a different slide and coming back later. We had 7 minutes wait max. We didn't want a sunbed, but that was the only part that would have been difficult to get a hold of. Lockers available just inside, which were between 5 to 10 euros depending on size, and if you wanted to be able to charge your phone, it would then give you a PIN number on your receipt. Machine asked for your phone number, which could also be used with the lost your PIN function. Enter your phone number and receive a new receipt with PIN. There was a machine to put your phone in one of those waterproof pouches, 7? Or you could bring your own to carry your phone around with you. Reasonably priced and received a discount for booking direct. Lunch meals including lasagna, bread and a drink were around 12 and chicken chips and a drink were 10. Bottled water was 1.50 for a 500 milliliters bottle. The pools seemed to be different levels of salt water, with a couple of the pools such as the fishbowl type slide being particularly strong. The floor did get quite hot at times, so would recommend pool shoes. The children's pool looked absolutely brilliant with its own little water slides and swimming area. There were in-house photography which took some absolutely brilliant pictures at about 10 per picture if you choose to purchase. There was no pressure at all. I noticed a sign in the park that mentioned that you could take your Aquapark receipt to the aquarium to receive a small discount. I believe it was around 15% off your visit. After reading a few reviews, I have to say that I was a little apprehensive about this place. The kids, 16 and 13, really wanted to go, so off we went. And I needn't have worried at all. We had an amazing day. We purchased our tickets through Travelon, would highly recommend this online company. We arrived at about 10:15 a.m. to virtually no queue. The lockers are easy to use, you pay and get a PIN code, and we got 4 sunbeds next to each other in a great location. There were loads available at that time, although it did start to get busier as the day went on, to be expected. From what I'd read about long queues etc., I'd prepared the kids, but we must have been really lucky because most were walk-on. The 2 that needed rings to use them were a little longer, but I'm talking 10 to 15 minutes at the most. We visited on a Tuesday if that helps. The cafeteria was okay. The food was as expected at a place like this. Tasty and as varied as it can be. It might not win any awards, but it filled our bellies and didn't break the bank. All in all, we had a great day. I'd also say that, although we didn't use them because our kids are older, there looked to be some great slides and areas for younger ones too. We went with our 2 children to this park and it was great fun. Loads of sun loungers. And easy to use locker space to hold your valuables for reassurance. Lots of features for young to old to enjoy. There are some food pit stops spread throughout the park. Attentive lifeguards on duty. We ate at the restaurant upstairs. It was a Sunday in July, so the queue was approx 20 minutes of a wait. Plenty of snacks and food options to choose from. My husband lost his wedding ring going down the big blue slide. The lovely lady at the gift shop took our details and liaised with a male colleague wearing glasses. Sorry, we didn't catch the employees' names. The following day we received a call to say they found it after closing in the pool. They went above and beyond. Thank you so much. Brilliant fun. Lovely water park. Clean and well managed. I was worried after reading some poor reviews, but I needed not have been, as it was great. Kids loved all the slides, but especially the river rapids. This was a favorite of us all. We arrived around 12 p.m. and stayed till closing. We didn't queue for anything for more than a few minutes. The kids said it was their favorite activity we did in Lanzarote. Plenty of lifeguards around and felt really safe. We had some lunch here which was nice and reasonably priced. Got sunbeds easily, and these are at no extra cost. Lockers were easy to use and there was helpful staff around. Only negative was the slope down to the main toilets was quite slippery and needed some care when going down it.